Zhao Liying's new show The Breeze Blows Penelope begins broadcasting. A wonderful lady transforms into a manager to begin a vocation. As of late, the persuasive metropolitan love show Wind-Blowing Penelope featuring Zhao Liying, Huo Hao, Li Guangji, Ren Zhuang, was sent off. This show is adjusted from Anne's book No Resurrection. It principally tells about the fast improvement of little and medium-sized undertakings during the 1990s. The champion Su Bangsha, played by Zhao Liying, depended on her astounding psyche and novel vision, and her siblings Tong Xiaoqi, played by Huo Hao, and Chen Yue, played by Wang Chengchen. The situation being what it is of change and opening up, looked for normal turn of events and conquered troubles in the steel business. As of now, the prevalence of the series can be supposed to be very great. On the primary evening of the transmission, the appraisals broke 1.8, and the prominence likewise got through 9,000 in a moment. For what reason did this show get the primary spot on the hot rundown with basically no exposure? 1. Film surface. From the screen, contrasted in the ongoing film and TV shows with thick beautification channels, The Breeze Blows Penelope is essentially a much-needed refresher. The general variety range is exceptionally normal, and the light and shadow impacts are limitlessly near the regular state. The landscape of the huge climate is likewise exceptionally re-established, with a solid feeling of replacement, and there is a deception of show is like life. According to the perspective of acting abilities, whether it is the clever and gutsy Su Bangsha, played by Zhao Liying, or the imprudent and charming Tong Xiaoqi, played by Huo Hao, the acting abilities have been collectively commended by netizens. This show additionally has strong entertainers like Li Guangji, Mr. Liu Wei, and Mr. Wang Jinsong participating, which makes this show brimming with fun. Every one of the entertainers of The Breeze Blowing Penelope are gone. 2. The plot is reduced. The start of the play recounts the account of the resilient lady Su Bangsha, who was sold out by her significant other prior to entering the steel business, and her great sibling Tong Xiaoqi went to jail to safeguard herself. After 5 years, Tong Xiaoqi was let out of jail. During these 5 years, Su Bangsha bit by bit changed from an inept young fellow who had quite recently entered the general public into a smooth and refined female chief. In the wake of perusing 6 episodes in a single breath, Su Bangsha's business is blasting, getting greater and greater, as though he is venturing towards the zenith of life bit by bit. Seeing his structure rise, seeing his structure break down, steel triangle travel to another country to gather scrap steel, yet figured out that he was cheated. The house spilled when it came down for the time being. Besides the fact that they lost their store, yet they were likewise underwater to construct a capacity yard. They couldn't buy scrap steel. They were basically an impasse. Therefore, as of now, a defining moment showed up. Su Bangsha effectively purchased 50,000 tons of top-notch steel scrap by righteousness of his intelligent brain and harsh tone. Out of the blue, subsequent to transportation back to China, it was found that the cost of steel dropped strongly, and the resources were indebted. From that point forward, how could she make something happen and resuscitate the stale water? The plot sounds astonishing. The entire plot is minimized and not procrastinated. It is a decent show worth watching. 3. Regular brilliant sentences. I need to say that Su Bangsha is actually an unusual lady. She has a reasonable psyche, really considers getting through and contend energetically, understands what she needs, and has been buckling down for it. The entire show makes individuals eager to watch. Sisters who haven't watched it yet, pick up the pace, and heads up, you will not lose cash assuming you put resources into it. 02. The arrangement of endless amazing quality class. Zheng Yecheng turned social trepidation in a flash. Guo Xiaoting's Hong Kong-style dress shocked everybody. The initial setup of Wu Tong's endless greatness class. Zheng Yecheng turns social apprehension like a flash, and Guo Xiaoting's Hong Kong-style dresses flabbergasted everybody. The theatrical presentation Endless Amazing Quality class is likewise novel and fascinating, returning to Hong Kong dramatizations and unscripted TV dramas. The theatrical presentation coordinated by Wu Tong welcomes a few youthful homegrown specialists to take part in the show. The arrangement of this theatrical presentation incorporates Xin Yu, Li Yaowen, Zhou Jiqiang, Liying, Guo Xiaoting, Fan Shiki, Zheng Yecheng, Rong Zishan, He Yu and others joined Zhejiang Satellite Television's theatrical presentation Endless Greatness class and played on similar stage with TVB veterans. In the registration points of Boundless Amazing Quality class, craftsmen likewise show up in different ways. There are Zheng Yecheng riding a bike, He Yu riding a cruiser, Fan Shiki riding a kid's tricycle, and obviously a few wonderful female stars strolling around. Zheng Yecheng in red showed up in Boundless Greatness class riding a bike. The appearance and presence of this suit are truly attractive, and it causes individuals to feel brilliant. Clearly he is riding a bike, however he has the effortlessness and appeal of pointing the country. Subsequently, when he came to the registration point abound this amazing quality class, Zheng Yecheng was totally humiliated by the welcome flag. Zheng Yecheng presents dutifully while mingling dread. Zheng Yecheng made an honest effort to make a sunken shape under the pennant, and took cover behind the figure card. He was so stunned and charming. During the photograph shoot, Zheng Yecheng likewise readily needed to put his face behind the standboard of the female movement, and have a tank engine grounds time travel. But since Zheng Yecheng's activity was too unexpected, the staff as an afterthought were scared to the point that they made a few strides back in a steady progression, out of the casing like a flash. Zheng Yecheng looked extremely confined before many individuals. He was a little humiliated by the little speakers that the staff put on, and purposely went to the staff to request that they switch off the speakers. There is a major contrast between Zheng Yecheng grinning and not grinning. At the point when he grins, he is energetic and charming. He stands to the side with a major blue knapsack behind him. He seems to be a major supervisor when he isn't grinning. Limitless Greatness class Guo Zheng showed up at the launch of the school, wearing an unadulterated dark expert clothing, a Hong Kong-style retro dark dress and pearl studs, which is very attractive. Wearing Pedro velvet high-abed Muller, she is exquisite in moving any place she strolls, loaded with retro Hong Kong style, and looks very attractive. Guo Zheng holds an enormous blue purse in one hand and blossoms in a container in the other, seeming to be a retro young lady from the 1970s and 1980s in the image. I need to say that Guo Zheng's entertainers are extremely molding. Not exclusively is the television series a disgrace, however in any event, partaking in a theatrical presentation is a rich and lovely lady. Furthermore, the vibes of Shen Yu, Liying, Zhou Jiqiang, Liying and others have additionally streamed out, so I won't rehash them individually here. 03. The new dramatizations of Zhao Liying and Yang Mi are broadcasting live simultaneously, one assumes at part, and different plays herself. The current year's different blockbuster television series have gone on consistently. From the outset of the year as of recently, different blockbuster television series have come consistently. As of late, two dramatizations are at present broadcasting in real time. One is the 28th Law of Affection featuring Yang Mi and Su Kai, and the other is The Breeze Blows Penelia featuring Zhao Liying and Huo Hao. Yang Mi and Zhao Liying are both remarkable among the 85 blossoms. Both of them have been looked at by everybody throughout the long term, so this time the shows of the two are communicated simultaneously. Normally, they are analyzed by everybody. The primary transmission was Yang Mi's 11th Law of Adoration. This show has been advanced for quite a while, as a matter of fact. It has been advanced since the spring of this current year. Everybody felt that this show would soon and everybody met, except they didn't anticipate that it should be broadcasted now. Yang Mi plays Ken Shi, a senior legal counselor in this play. He is an individual with high EQ and intelligence level. He wedded the legend first and afterward fell head over heels. In this show, Yang Mi acted more such as himself truly. Yang Mi himself additionally runs his own organization, with high EQ and intelligence level, so when you watch this show, it is more similar to watching a theatrical presentation in which Yang Mi partook. Zhao Liying's The Breeze Blows Penelia is her second show this year. This year, Zhao Liying's two dramatizations have left her usual range of familiarity and begun to attempt various fields. However, I need to say that Zhao Liying's two shows are actually quite great victory. The foundation of the play The Breeze Blows Penelia is the 90s of the last 100 years. Su Bangsha, played by Zhao Liying, is an account of three individuals buckling down, trying sincerely lastly harvesting achievement. Zhao Liying depicted the picture of Su Bangsha well indeed, so she likewise got a ton of commendation after the show was communicated. Now that the shows of the two are broadcasting live simultaneously, which show do you like more? It is difficult for the supervisor to make. Might you at any point leave a free follow for the proofreader? Much thanks to you.